Hi everyone, welcome back to Beadinkrazy Custom Creations. I'm Miss Frances, and come hang out with me today while I finish off some mixed mold trays that I made. I noticed the other day when I was down here that my stickers I put on there are starting to come loose. So we're just going to top coat them all today and get them so they stay in there. Okay, and I had just recently became an affiliate for Resiners, so that's a coupon code, and it's like a 15% discount. It'll be in my description. They sent me this. I don't know why everything reads backwards. Resiners mixer. Now, I'm going to actually use it today because I'm not mixing up a lot. If I was mixing up a lot, I probably would use my other mixer, because this one I'm sure is not going to hold as much as I would need it to hold if I was doing a big project. But this one, I don't know, we're gonna see. I mean, because I got some projects I'd like to get finished. Alright, here's the book. And a warranty card, which I will leave in the box. Alright, set the box on the floor. Okay, now I'll get you down a little bit. I'm going to open it up. We're going to go through the directions. Here's the cap. You got a slow and a fast. Okay. There's a cleaning tool, which I love those tools because they do really well at cleaning. And they sent you a mat to put it on, which I love that too. I love the mats. Keeps you from getting stuff all over. Okay. Here's a little, and it's silicone. I love that even more because that's going to make it easier to clean off. So we're going to push it on there. Then we have a handle. And the measuring cup goes up to 12 ounces. Cool. It's got milliliters on one side, ounces on the other. It's a silicone cup. Love it. Okay, so this, let's see here. Oops, don't you roll away. This goes on here. I'm thinking, and this, I believe, is what is that for? You can't get it down in there. Huh. We're going to have to figure out what that's for. I'm assuming this is a new one. I'm just trying to figure out how it actually fits in this. I guess it does not sit in that cup. Okay. I didn't see another cup in there. Nope. Okay. I need to see what that part is. Oh, I get it. It's an extension for this. Well, let me just show you. Let's pull that off. This is an extension piece, so it goes on here and extends your paddle. So if you have a taller cup, you can set it in the taller cup. Love it. Love that. Let's see here. Arms on. This up here, the fast and the slow, I don't know exactly how you're supposed to. I don't know exactly how you're supposed to turn those, because I couldn't get my fingers in there. Let's see if they show anything. Oh, I get it. I get it. Okay. So, it shows you there's a low speed, which is 400 RPMs. There's a high speed, which is 800 RPMs. And there's a medium speed, which is the hand crank on the side, which is 600 RPMs. So depending on how fast you want to spin it and mix your resin, that's where you would put your handle. This is 600 here. The low is 400. The high is 800. And the side is 600. Okay, got that. Mixer is divided into 3 speeds: low, medium speed, and high speed. Rotational speed varies with the shaking speed, and different speeds can be selected as needed. Low gear is the most labor saving and has the slowest speed. Okay. With a rotational speed of 400 RPMs. The high speed gear is the most laborious and has the fastest speed with a rotational speed of up to 800 RPMs. The medium speed gears lies between the low speed and the high speed with a rotational speed of up to 600 RPMs. When stirring high concentrated epoxy resin, it is recommended to use low and medium speed. When stirring low concentrated epoxy resin, it is recommended to use medium and high speeds. Okay, it's showing you to pour part A and part B into the mixing cup, which we all know, and inserting the paddle and stirring head. Okay, well, it doesn't actually, I'm trying to figure out, because it doesn't actually, well, I got the extension on there, which I'll need to take off, because that's not going to work. That cup's too, I will put that back in the box so I don't lose it. Okay, put this on there. Alright, but it's showing that it should, but I don't see it. I was trying to figure out how you would get it in there and get it to stay in there. And I don't see that. Maybe there's a different jar you're supposed to use, because this is not going to work. It's not going to lock in there like it's showing. It's showing it locking down in there, but I don't see that. Alright, maybe we got it now. Okay. Okie dokie. Okay. And you can select your speed by moving the handle up here or leaving it on the side. I will probably move it up to low because I want to mix it pretty slow. And when you're done mixing, you just take it out and lay it onto the mat. Okay. It's recommended to pour part B first, then part A. Part A has a higher density, which will make the mixing process easier. Epoxy resin thickens at low temperatures, and the bubbles stirring effect will be affected by the viscosity of the resin. It's recommended you soak in warm water. During the stirring process, hold the mixer by hand and avoid toppling over. Okay, got it. When stirring high concentration epoxy resin, it is recommended to use a low or a medium speed when stirring low concentrated epoxy resin. It is recommended to use a medium or a high speed. The stirring paddle should be cleaned in time after use. Stirring head is made of easily releasable materials, and the blades are made of silicone. The resin residue after curing is very easy to peel out if it is unsecured. Okay. Uncured. Okay. Resin, please wipe with alcohol. Do not turn the machine upside down. Well, I don't see that. Yeah, see, I'm wondering. I mean, it's showing you could use a silicone cup, or you could use a plastic cup, which I do have a plastic cup. Let's see how it fits in the plastic cup, because I got plenty of those. Just checking. Yeah, that's pretty. It fits. It's pretty close, though. I don't know how well it will turn, though. How you gonna hold it? It doesn't turn very well in the plastic cup. I think your plastic cup has to be bigger than this, but that's okay. I'm good. I'll use that one. I'll use the silicone one. Okay, so I don't really know what the viscosity is on this Promise. I don't know if it even tells. This is a 1 hour fast cure. Yeah, I guess I better pick English here. You're not supposed to mix up to 50 ml per batch to avoid flash curing. Okay, I don't think it. I don't know that it even tells, and it may be a little thicker for this, and we may have to select a different speed. All right, part B. Let me get my gloves on. We're gonna mix some up, because I need to. I have a bunch of trays here that I need to finish, and I'd like to get them finished because I'm thinking about a sale. I mean, we should be having a neighborhood garage sale here pretty soon. If not, I'm gonna start listing them, because I need to sell some. I'm running out of space here to put stuff. And I don't really want to do a festival because I'd have to do it all by myself, and I know people do them all by themselves, but I'd rather not. I mean, when I did festivals before, I did them with my best friend. I mean, we did them together. And right now, she can't do that. She has an autistic daughter and a husband she's taking care of both. So, I don't see her being able to do that. Alright, before I even get started the rest of the way, I am going to put my Resiners apron on, because, it's about the only thing anymore that stops me from messing my clothes up. Stops me from getting it all over my clothes, which I like. I've ruined less clothes this way, wearing this apron, which I'm happy about. Okay. Alright. Got my apron on. I don't know how much. I mean, it says not more than 50. See, that's not right. I'm going to start by mixing up. Man, it's so hard to read that. I was trying to see I got a Sharpie here. I just like to color these somewhat so I can see what I'm doing. I mean, it doesn't stay on there, but at least it'll stay on there long enough for me to see what I'm doing, I think. Okay. Makes it a little easier for me to see where I'm pouring to. Alright, part B. And this has been downstairs, so it's liable to be a little cold. I mean, it's just the way it is. I try and keep this stuff away from in the other room where it's a little warmer, but yeah, it doesn't always work. Back in the box so it's a little insulated. Alright, so let's set this for low right now. And get it in the cup, which I know it fits in there, it's just getting it there. I know it fits down there, just I seem to be having a hard time getting it where it needs to be. I get one side in and the other side flips out. Let's put it over on my mat here so If I spill, I'm not spilling it everywhere. Come on. Really? Really? I just had it on there. Sorry. Not trying to make it look more difficult than it is, but it doesn't seem to want to fit down in there like it's supposed to. There we go. I think I got it now. Yep, I got it. Push it down. Alright, here we go. I'll leave it over there. Let me get my timer out. I like that you can switch it. You could go one way for a while, then you could go the opposite way. I'm going to turn the camera a little bit because I got a bunch over there. I don't know how many trays here. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I got 9 trays here that I need to clear coat. And I'm not going to do a bunch. I just want to cover the stickers, because they seem to be coming up, and I don't want that. Then I'll have some trays to sell. Along with all the other stuff I have in there, because I have plenty of other stuff in that room. Let me get my other mat over here because I don't really want to dirty that mat up. That one's already got stuff all over it. So I'll just lay it on that mat. Debating on whether I want to put a little bit of color or glitter in there. I don't want a lot. It looks like it's mixing up pretty good with minimal amount of bubbles, which I'm happy about because I didn't want a bunch of bubbles. And for the fact that I'm turning it pretty fast, I got about a minute left, a little over a minute left to stir it. And then I got to get these all spread out. I just figured this would, I want to do some more wood burning, and I'm waiting on a Temu order with a bunch of dragon molds in it, so I'm just trying to, you know, get some stuff finished, and so I can, you know, let them cure and get them put away. I don't need a bunch, I just need to make sure I have it so that I can check and I feel some heat, but it's not from that. We're counting down. 9, 8. There we go. It's not very loud, but kind of do like the silicone ones better. My other one's not silicone, and I would like to, I might mix some silicone up and dip it in silicone, let it cure, see what happens. I mean, couldn't hurt it. I'll do my old one. I got a new mixer for it, but I'll dip my old one in silicone and see what happens. Alright, so we're going to set that over on, just lay it over on that mat there. Okay, now let me get I did have a new tool, what did I do with it? Darn it, I laid it, there it is. We're just going to use this and alright, let me get you over where you can see what I'm doing here. I'll probably turn the whole camera, there we go. Alright. Yeah. You know, I don't know why they're starting to come up. I have no clue. Push them all. No, those are tattoos, so they're not moving. Alright, so we're going to start over here. And I may just like pick them up and just, because I don't want a real thick coat. Just want to coat the whole thing so that I don't have to worry about the stickers coming off. These are tattoos, so I don't think I have to worry about them too much. But it doesn't hurt to make sure they're good and covered. Then you just tip it back the other way so that you get it all filled in. Yeah, I'll get my lighter here too. I want bubbles. I almost do want a little something in there. Hold on a second. I don't know if I have any. Yeah, I do still have some marabou left. Not much, but I got some. What it is about this bottle. Something about this bottle just, yeah, I flip it everywhere. Trying to get it to squirt some out. I'm thinking, you know, I want to maybe cut the tip a little more. Not much, but just a little more than. See if that helps. What if that stupid ball would go back down? Ball's caught in there. There we go. It goes right in there and covers the hole. I've tried leaving it on its side. Sometimes you can and it'll squirt, but yeah, I guess that's good enough. Let me find something to stir it up with. It's not much, but it's something. I mean, you know. I would like a little bit more, though. Let's do it this way, maybe. If I don't drop the ball off in there, I'll be good. Okay. That's more. All right. I'm good with that. I don't want this stuff to start curing on me. So, all right. Let's get over here and get these rest of these done here. There's another dragon. These are all made out of mixed mold with some glass and some glitter. It's been a while since I've made them. They've been sitting in there, and I should have done them before. I should have not left them, because that's what happened. When I left them, that's what happened. As the stickers started coming loose, and I don't like that. All right. Fairies. I'm going to let them cure, and I will probably do something, you know. I'm going to need to sand the bottoms or sand the edges off of them, because they're a little rough. Yeah, I did these. Wow, I don't even know how long they've been sitting in there. A few months, that's for sure. But, you know, sometimes you just don't worry about it, and then all of a sudden it's like, well, I kind of need to finish those. I got a few projects I'd like to finish. I need to finish my elephant painting. I have to mix up some more. I thought I might get a little further. Maybe if I stop pouring so much, I might get a little further. Because I got some more to do. Yeah, see some air bubbles in this one. Come on, buddy. It's going to be taking you forever to move. Okay, that's about done. Well, maybe I need just a tad more in there. Maybe, maybe not. Yeah, I need just a little bit more. Because that one end is just a little... There we go. I need to get my lighter out for bubbles here. Because that one's definitely got bubbles. Alright, those are done. Let's do this big one. Because it's probably going to take a bit more than the others are. Ooh, this stuff's already getting jelly. Maybe we better pour some more here. Yeah. Yeah, it is getting jelly for sure. They say 1 hour, they mean 1 hour. If I lose a little bit of it, I don't care. I just don't want to lose it all. Come on. Yeah, I have to pour some more in there. Come on. Yep. Yeah, I want to make sure I got plenty in there. Yep, see it? It's definitely getting jelly. I don't know if it'll still work or not. If I can get it to move enough, it might work. Yeah. I don't know. There's not much left in there, so I didn't waste a bunch. And I just really just wanted the stickers covered. So, alright. We're going to call that one pretty good. See if we can get this one to move. Not a bunch, but it's moving. Oh, here we go with the whiny. Mr. Whiny. Mr. Whiny's up there. Yeah, I didn't figure it would gel that quickly. And I know it is 1 hour, and probably because I mixed up more than it recommended, but that's okay. I mean, as long as it does what I want it to do. This was one that first one I did from Resiners, I think. With their, or something I did. It had goofy acrylic paint that I just kind of smeared on there. I got 2 more to do, and I'm probably going to have to mix up some more because I think that stuff's going to be gelled. I don't know that I'll get it out of there. Alright, there's that one. Some air bubbles there. it's still running. So I'm going to try and get another tray done here. I need to move some over so I can get to the other one. Yeah, let's just try. Stick. Yeah, it is pretty goopy. But I might be able to heat it up with the heat gun. We'll see. Yeah, if it don't work, it don't work. I mean, we'll see what we can do here. I don't know that my heat gun's plugged up here. But we can plug it up if I can get it untangled. Yeah, I needed to get hair all over my hands. That was dumb. Well, it does seem to be making it move. It may flash cure on me because I'm heating it up, but we'll see. Let's spill out. One spot left to cover. There we go. Alright. That worked. Now, I don't know about my others having some bubbles in them. That one seems to be okay. I don't see any bubbles in that one. I don't know if my big one's got any bubbles. I don't see it. I don't see any bubbles in it. And let me clean that. Let me pause you and I'll clean that out and mix up a little bit more and fill this other tray. And then I'll be back with you when they're finished and I'll show you what they look like. Alright, I'm back. These should be, yep, they should be set up now. Wow, that's cute. Now these I made on a Friday Night Live. These are all mixed to mold. That's a fairy tray. That's a dragon tray. There's another dragon. Here's my paws. My other paws. I gotta do some sand into the back of these. There's a bunny and a swan, holographic. And I think this, it's got yellowish, could be green glass around the edge, so I don't know if I put glow-in-the-dark on that or not. This has got the pink around the edge, but gold in the tray. Actually, I think it goes that way. Okay. This is the one I did on a live that someone watched me fumble around with paint. And these are holographic butterflies. I think that one, yeah, it's butterflies. Those are all butterflies. And this one has my, and dang it, I got a drop of that on the bottom of it. This has my holographic bears in it. There's a bear family. Yeah. Bears. So, I don't know where let's see where get my trash can over here. I'm just going to kind of go around the edges a little bit with the deburring tool, just to make the edges smoother. Okay, so that one, this one I got a gob of, yeah, I got some resin on there somehow. I don't know how. Yeah, I don't know that I can get it off. I can't. But as long as it sets nicely, that's all I really care about, is the fact that it sets nicely and it looks decent. I'm probably not going to ask a whole lot for them, really. That's better. I mean, sanding them would probably be easier than using this deburring tool, but then I would have to go find my sanding stuff. I am going to set me a sanding station up over the other side of the basement, because that's where the belt sander is. And you never know when you're going to need it, so I will probably set me one up over there. Okay. Trying to get this done. Trying to get this video up. Not that I did a lot on it, but I think tomorrow's video is going to be, I think I'm going to wood burn the dragon that I have done. Alright, this one's got a lot of yeah, it would have been easier, I think, to sand this one. really wanted them to sit pretty good. I think I'm going to have to sand this one. Yeah. Yeah, I see some bunch of goobers on the end of it. Both ends of the tray where it's got quite a bit of lip there. So they'll have to be sanded. Yeah, it's going to have to be sanded so it sits right. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do any more because I think I need to sand them. But I will get some pictures of them, and yeah, I'll get a few pictures of them, and for my the dragon one. I gotta get these, scoot them in, or I won't be able to get them all in the picture. For sure. Yeah, I think I might be able to get those, but I don't think I'm gonna get them all in the picture. Alright. Alrighty. So, my review on the Resiners hand crank little mixer. I love it. I mean, it didn't, I didn't get as many bubbles as I thought I would probably get. I have a hard time keeping this little cup, this mixer inside, this cup on the outside of this mixer, but maybe it's just me. I'm just having a rough time. But anyway, I really love it. It's Resiners. I have a code for this, for Resiners, a discount code, and you get the little mixer with the paddle and the hand crank hand. You get the little rubber silicone mat. What did I do with my box here? You get the cleaning tool to clean the paddle with. And you get an extender to extend it, the paddle, so that you can put it over, do a deeper cup. So, there you go. I really like it. I will probably use it over and over on small projects because it's a whole lot easier to use than having to get a big mixer out to do a small project. So, that being said, thank you, Resiners. Thank you so much. I will use it over and over. I mean, I have some other Resinere products, and there are some on my wish list, but it'll be a while because I don't have cash right now. So, okay, let's get my wish list. Let's get my shout out list done. Wish list. Wake up, Kay. Wanda's Blessed Creations. Stacy _ the Crafty Cat. Resi Liz. India Brady Art. Art by me, Andrew Walker. Cormorine's Resin Art. Butch's Resin Creations. June's House of Crafts. My Love of Crafts. Reptiles and Resin. Jaybird Resin Art. And congratulations, Miss Tara, for your 500 subscribers. Yay. You go, girl. At Julia's Crafty Chaos. At Artsy Doodles 1. Amy's Resin Corner. Epoxy Me That. Crafting with Carla. Billy Holman Creations, Patricia's Crafty Corner, Resin Me Up, Custom Created Handmade Crafts, that's Miss Beverly, Cynthia's Crafts and More, Blessed Epoxy by Amy, and Amy is spelled A-M-E-Y, At Resin Artists, that's Miss Suda, Creepy Crafts, Dragons and Dresses Craftsorium, Martha's, where is mine at? Martha's Craft Room, Heart Creations by Renee, at Mama's hyphen Madhouse hyphen Creations, that's Gail Hinkie, Laney's Crafting Creations, Creepy Crafts, Bear and the Boss Lady, Deland's Handmade Woodworking, Amy Jo, Dot's Woodland, Professor Rusty's Workshop, Rhinestone Suzanne, Creation Dust 777, Stressful Mom Paints, Grumpy's Laid Back Carvings, Dad's Carves, Perry the Carving Wizard, Runick's Workshop, Woodchucker Chainsaw Carver, Ray and Sandy Woodworking, Happy Cornundum Carving, and I hope that's right. Mike is Making Stuff, LJ Woodworks, and Old Path Woodcraft. That's what I have for now. I'll be back tomorrow with another project, and we'll work on that. Thanks for hanging out with me. Again, I have some affiliate codes, one for Let's Resin, J Diction, and Resiners. And that little hand crank mixer it worked great for what I needed it for. When you want to do small projects, it works pretty good. But I'm going to say goodnight for now, and I will see you all tomorrow.